we're playing more Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All, number 2, episode 2. We're in the investigation phase. Last time we did the entire first episode, Phoenix had amnesia for a bit. It was fine though. He got better. All you need to cure amnesia is to go back to your old back to your old job and then just keep doing your same routine, and you know, he just remembered everything. It's fun. But and then we started episode 2, and well, we went to Kurain Village, where Maya lives, and she was supposed to pretty much help out a doctor who was kind of a piece of shit, prove that he didn't kill a bunch of people, which I'm going to assume he didn't, but the ghost that she was inhabiting supposedly killed him, and now Maya's on the hook for murder, but I'm gonna assume that isn't what happened. It's June 20th. We're also technically in the past, because the first episode started with Maya already with us, and I assume that was like a flashback to how she came back with us. It's weird, you know. But whatever. I have to save Maya no matter what. It's her life on the line. What in the world happened in that room yesterday? What in the world did happen, Phoenix? How long did it take you to get here, by the way? I assume hours. I don't think we can go back there. Unless, like... We could just go back. Just waste all day. Like, alright, we're going back. Now we're coming back. And it would just be like 12 a.m. and we're fucked. I'll keep up the role play. We're not gonna go back until we're done with everything here, unless it tells me to. The meditation room. The meditation room nurtures all mediums, young and old, even mediums in training, I'd wager. But it's pretty deserted today, probably because of the murder yesterday. Yeah. I gotta go in the channeling chamber. 20th. Fey Manor channeling chamber. It looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today. I should take this chance to thoroughly check this room. If I'm lucky, I might uncover a clue or two. Hey! What up, girl, who I think could possibly be the murderer? Maybe? Oh, Mr. Wright. Good morning. I totally forgot what your voice was. I'm on the way to go meet Mystic Maya. And I thought to bring her some items to make her feel more at home. Namely tea, so bitter you lose your tongue, and jaw-droppingly large strawberry desserts. I'm sure Maya will be very grateful. I mean, it's been a day, you think I would remember. That's Mystic Maya, good sir! She's one scary lady. Oh dear, Mystic Maya. Bro wept constantly for you last night, as did I. I know it's important for me to search the site, but I should ask her some questions too while I have the chance. What happened? I would like to ask you a few questions about what happened yesterday. Do you mean that awful tragedy? No, I mean what you were eating for lunch. What do you think? That man murdered, so I killed him. What? Step away from there. Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. Yeah, that's what happened. What happened here in this room after I left? Well, first I struck Mystic Maya on the head to make her go unconscious, correct? That is correct. Next I performed the spirit severing technique. Spirit severing technique. The spirit of the nurse was inside of Mystic Maya's body. I used the technique to send the nurse's spirit back to the other world. I wonder if this kind of testimony is even admissible in the court of law. I have no idea. I don't know what shit's admissible in these court of laws in the Phoenix Wright world. By the way, what is this room exactly? The channeling chamber. This room was created for the sole purpose of preventing such a tragedy as yesterday. What do you mean? Sometimes when an inexperienced medium calls an especially strong spirit, that spirit may become violent and revolt, as you witnessed yesterday. Revolt? But how? When a spirit enters a medium's body, she loses her will, and herself steps aside. To put it another way, the spirit is borrowing the medium's body, good sir. But isn't that extremely dangerous? An experienced medium has little problem controlling a spirit. But Mystic Maya, that was her first channeling. And that was why I insisted on locking the door. However, I never thought that would be calling danger upon the client himself. I'm grateful that one of our heirlooms was not damaged in this horrible incident. And that would be that folding screen there. It is the Kurain's sacred writings. Along with the Kurain's sacred urn, they are the village's most treasured possessions. Isn't that urn broken? I think that's urn was in pieces. If I ever found out what something had happened to either one, to humanity, I would kill them. Odd for her to be worrying about the folding screen at a time like this. I guess this isn't just some dilapidated old screen after all. How's Pearl? So how is Pearl today? Mr. Wright? Yes? In this world, Pearl is my most treasured possession. When compared to even Mystic Maya, Pearl has the spiritual power to become a master. That's very impressive. Until now, the women of the branch family have thought themselves to be inferior. But Pearl is different! Her spiritual strength is so great, it's even greater than some of the main family. Yes, Pearl is channeling prodigy and is the pride of the branch family. Okay, please calm down. Stop looking at me without pupils. Wow, she's really fired up now. In any case, our world is so different from yours. Perhaps it's best for you to quit, good sir. Quit? Quit what? You want me to not ask you more questions? She gave me this. Oh my! What is it? That is Mystic Maya's Magatama. Why do you have this in your possession? I'm sorry! Return it to Mystic Maya at once. Yes, madam. I didn't feel like I was being scolded by my own mother just now. Newspaper clipping. 1 year ago, on May 2nd, 14 parents actually died from malpractice at the Gray Surgical Clinic. I will be leaving shortly to meet with Mystic Maya. I simply do not have time to look at such trivial matters. What this diagram? No? Okay. Let's actually look at this a little bit more. So the channeling chamber's in here. Apparently there's no other way to get in unless the door. So either the murderer was already in here, or this woman murdered them. Like, he was actually alive? Or maybe like the noise, maybe she found a way to like put something that would sound like, what was it, a gunshot? But he died by a stab? I'm not really sure what's going on. I don't have an autopsy report. We have to get more information on that. But either made a gunshot noise happen, walked in, then killed him as she walked in, and then, you know, conked Mystic Maya on the head or some shit. I'm not sure. But no, I think we went in there. No, we went in there first, didn't we? Well, unless he was dead. Like, pretending to be dead, I mean. I don't know why he would do that. So it's either the murderer was in there for a while and then somehow found a way to get out though? I don't... Either way. For now, this is the only... Can I move it? No, I can't move a cursor on the screen. But you know what the only way to go in. That's what we can say. The winding way leads to the side room where that woman with the Valley Girl accent was fucking sleeping. And then, that's really it, to be honest. Unless there's like a path between the channeling chamber and the side room, she probably couldn't do it. And she was also asleep, but I mean, hey, who knows? We have to find out more information. Like my attorney's badge? Okay, fine. Let's examine this area. So we got this thing. It's a beautiful and expensive folding screen. It also looks quite old. There seems to be some sort of sacred text written on it, but I can't read it. This is... It's a hole. Could this have been made by a bullet? About 8 inches off the ground, it's a small hole that looks like a bullet hole. Well, then I do believe it is time for me to take my leave. Alright, please tell Maya I said hi. What was that? I mean, Mystic Maya! I will tell her. God. Oh, gosh. If she did it, why would she leave me alone to do this investigation? Maybe she's dumb. Or she's so confident that she won't get caught. But I don't think that she did it. There's some empty space behind the folding screen. The light of the candles can't reach back there, so it's completely dark. I hope no one is hiding back there. That would suck. I guess it's an altar. Whatever it is, it feels very important. A mirror-like object is with a cloudy, reflective surface, and some branches of a sacred tree have been set in a predetermined arrangement. I'd guess they're used during the challenge. Nothing else? I thought I saw something like pop. There we go. That's just some candle or some shit. Floor seems to have been analyzed. These are light bulbs or candles? These are candles. Alright, obviously we're gonna look at the blood here. This is where the medium sits, I assume. There are 4 panels of this flooring. The straw and the flooring seems a little damp, probably from the humidity in the air. No matter what I do, my eyes keep getting drawn to the pool of blood in the center here. So, it's blood. There's nothing else that crazy about it in a murder investigation. So it's pretty much normal there. Nothing out of the ordinary that we can pick apart. The meditation room is on the other side of this very heavy looking door. The lock on it is broken because, well, I broke it. It doesn't seem possible, but I managed to break it pretty badly. Damn, what are you, the Hulk? We want to do something bad enough. People can do some the most amazing things. That or the block was easily breakable. They wanted us to come here. I don't know, Phoenix. I mean, I'm not saying you're not strong, but maybe there's something fishy with that really easily breakable lock. But, I mean, it's also possible your adrenaline got the best of you and you just fucking snapped that shit. You just need a bunch of protein. Anyway, we're moving on. You can examine this area. There's not really anything else to examine out here. We were out here. That's really it. Oh, here. Aha, look at that. See, it's broken. Someone repaired it? In the weirdest way. Little Pearl isn't here today. She's at school. Well, let's examine this. Can you examine this more closely? Phoenix! It's a really old urn. Other than that, not very interesting. Look how broken it is! Phoenix. Was it broken like that before? I don't understand. Look at this side room. We got Burly Girl accent girl here? Yes. Oh, hey. Like, you're that guy from yesterday. The, dentist guy. No. No. I'm a lawyer. How did you get dentist and lawyer mixed up? That's right. Mr. Smith Esquire? That's right. Wait, I mean, you're wrong. My name is Wright with a W. Smith? Right? Well, I got like 3 letters at least. Good. I got like 3 letters. That's good enough. I don't think she gets the point. Anyway, why are you here? So like, I study this thing called parapsychology at this college, and you told me about that yesterday. It's the sesame allergy too. What I really like to know is why you're still here today. Oh, so like, that's what you went. Lols. Like, you should have been more clear about it. Sorry, my bad. No, it's okay. Like, it's really... What did you really give me here? That's it? Why did you stop mid-sentence? Did I? So, like, what was I talking about again? Oh, Jesus Christ. She's either playing dumb, and she's the murderer, or she's just very... very dumb. If Lada ever wanted another genuine mysterious phenomenon, it's right here. I don't know, I feel like this is just a general Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney character, so, you know. Eeny miny. Yo. Girl, come on. So, why are you still here today? Like, there's so much for me to, like, study here. You mean a murder? Like what? Like, the medium's training? Or, like, how they inherit their spiritual power? I suppose. This village is the real thing, after all. So, like, I asked if I could stay here for, like, a little longer. She sure seems like the carefree type, at least on the surface. You know, even though there's a murder, she's like, can I stay here? Have you heard about the murder? It's like, totally scary, she says with a silly smile plastered on her face. So you don't know anything about it that might help. Somehow I don't think she has a grip on reality. Let me know what's going on here. Although she could still be faking it. The victim. About the victim, Dr. Gray. I don't know who you're talking about. Like, wait, I think you asked about him, like, yesterday, too. I did. That's right. Her reaction yesterday when I asked was... What was it yesterday? It was 2 days ago I played this game, but I forgot. You and Dr. Gray knew each other, right? I know any Dr. Gray. Oh, really? Then what was all that talk about him earlier? Huh? Well, like a long time ago, I was like a patient, yeah. So you don't know him, but you were his patient. Okay, she's definitely hiding something from me. Is something wrong? Okay, let's present some evidence. Maybe you can then tell me about this. First of all, this newspaper clipping. Like, I'm really sorry, but I know, like, you totally had your heart set on it, but I can't, like, take it. I'm not asking you to take it. I'm not giving this to you. I'm asking you to tell me. Do you know what this is? Wow. You actually know what this is. It's a Magatama. I clicked this not knowing that you would even react to this. You shouldn't have. It's totally not for you. Hey, like, it's not nice to freak me out like that. This should be my line. What about this bullet hole? How are you gonna take this? That's my attorney's badge. Did you take a look at this? Hey, it's like one of those little badges people in Congress all wear. No, I'm a lawyer. L-A-W-Y-E-R. Lawyer. Like, so is that what you are? Alright. Let's just examine this room and go. It is boar. Decorative wooden bear? Is that a bear? I see like horn tusks on it. It could be a boar. I'm a little far from a TV, so it's probably a bear. There's a plate attached to the base. Korean Village, the heart of Chenling. What the? That's a souvenir. Isn't it cute? I like totally bought that. So it's yours, huh? Yeah, so like this village is really famous for like channeling and bears. Huh. Wait, famous for bears? Yeah, they filmed Brother Bear here. It was pretty fucking rad. If you ever like see a bear, you just play dead and they like leave you alone. Is that right? Yeah, cause like fighting back is totally of no use. Has she actually tried to fight one? Let's go strong if she's tried to fight a bear. And you have to play a copy of Brother Bear to them, otherwise they'll take all your picnic baskets or some shit. I don't fucking know. Going back to the winding way. For a second, I thought that the vase was magically fixed. Yo, Pearl, what up? Oh my gosh, you surprised me! Goodness, are you gonna murder me? And how are you today? I guess she isn't open to friendly chatting. This girl's gonna kill us. Huh? She's still holding something in her hand. It looks like the same thing she had yesterday. I should present her the thing, so she knows to help me. Hey, look at this. Oh yeah, Maya said to give this to you. Oh god, I'm in trouble now. What am I doing? If Morgan sees us like this, I'll be the next one they're channeling. That's Mystic Maya's. Huh? She actually spoke. Who are you? I'm Phoenix Wright. I worked with Maya. You worked with Mystic Maya? You should probably call him Mystic Maya. You're Mr. Nick, right? Yeah, excuse me? I bet I know who she picked up Nick from. I mean, that is her name, so... What if her name is Phoenix, anyway? I know who you are. You're Mystic Maya's special someone. What? No! That's Edgeworth. So then, of course, you're going to help Mystic Maya, aren't you? That's what you're going to do, right? Well, I am going to help her. Well, yeah, I will. Oh, wow. It's like a beautiful fairy tale. That earnest look and shining brightly in your eyes. It must be true love. Oh, God, no. What? Why am I being boiled into a bright red lobster by this little kid? That's a metaphor. That's one metaphor, huh? I'm so jealous of Mystic Maya. What a wonderful relationship. Wait. I mean, no, that what? I can tell you're a good person. All right, Mr. Nick. I may be small, but I'm gonna help you any way I can. All right, sure. Look at this. I'm sure it's helpful to you in some way, but I'm still in training, so I don't know anything about it. I'm really deeply sorry. No, it's okay. I shouldn't have shown you something so trivial anyway. I'm very sorry. This feels weird talking to a kid like this. I should have probably talked to you first. Pearl. Yo, what up? So, you're friends with Maya? I feel very grateful to be friends with her. She's so great. I want to be like Mystic Maya when I grow up. I really look up to her. Wow, I had no idea Maya was so revered. Usually when people don't use Mystic Maya's title, I get mad. As in, I'm going to break your toes. But if it's you, Mr. Nick, then it's okay. I'm only gonna break one of your fingers. Because you're special to her. Why don't you get that idea? By the way, this may be rude, but which channeling school are you from? I'm from a lawyer school. Maybe you went to Harvard. Yo, Nick, you went to Harvard? Which channeling school? Yes, for example, I studied the Korean technique. I get it. No, I'm a lawyer. A lawyer? Lawyer? Yep. Is that related to spirit mediums in any way? You have not gone outside, have you? None that I know of. Wait, are you telling me you don't know what a lawyer is? I'm sorry, but I've never watched Better Call Saul. How do you know its name? Mine did say Pearl doesn't know much about the outside world. I've only watched Breaking Bad. Oh, okay, that makes sense. So the item in your hand. So, what's that you got there, Pearl? Oh, this. I found it yesterday. Uh-huh. If you want it, I can give it to you. I accept. Alright, well, if you really want to give it to me. Haha! You look like a child at a toy store, Mr. Nick. She not only speaks in a refined manner, but laughs in one too. The black key has been added to the court record. Nultio key. A green jewel is in the center of the key's grip. Mr. Nick? Yes, Pearls? I can call you that, right? You're too cute just to call Pearl. What? Call me that and you die, I guess, but okay. Are you sure it's okay for me to have this Magatama? Yeah, it's okay. I was told to give it to you. But I can't accept something like this. All I really should do is charge this Magatama with spiritual energy. Spiritual energy? Whoa. Spooky. Please take this. I'm sure it will be helpful. What do you mean? It will let you see people's secrets. See people's secrets? Yes. If it's alright with you, I would like to accompany you for a little while. I can explain the Magatama's power to you when we meet someone hiding a secret. Alright, well, I guess I just got a supernatural ability in this lawyer game. Fantastic. Well, we gotta definitely talk to this lady. But first, water drinking! I may or may not already drink half the bottle. That's fine. Alright. Hello again. We seem to be seeing loud at each other today. She's like totally cute. Is she like your daughter? Oh, what? No! How old do you think I am? Alright, the victim. I want to ask you about the victim, Dr. Gray. I totally don't know him. Oh shit! Look at this shit! Huh. What is that? Oh god, I'm seeing things! Is it the fucking weed that I took today? You can see it. Can't you, Mr. Nick? You can see the lock on the person's heart. Huh? What? This is the power of the Magatama. Only you can see these cyclocks, Mr. Nick. Cyclocks, huh? The more someone wants to hide their secret, the more locks you will see. If it's only one, I think you can easily unlock it. Unlock? But how? Please use Mr. Maya's Magatama on this person. And let's remove the lock. I have no idea what she's talking about, but I guess I'll give it a try. You must be careful though, Mr. Nick. If you make a mistake, it will hurt you. If you don't think you have the proof you need, you must have the courage to stop. Well, I've got to start somewhere. Let's give this Cyclock thing a try. Can we use this? I'm going to ask you again. Did you know Dr. Gray? I totally don't know that guy. Like, you're totally more persistent than a roach. This girl's hiding something, I'm sure of it. I guess I have no choice but to remove this lock. Alright. So first I have to use the Magatama. Oh. Now, do I just present it to her? Probably that. Hey, Gus! Alright, here we go. Let's see what happens. The victim. Amy Miney, I believe you do know who Dr. Gray is. I told you, like, how many times do I, like, have to repeat myself? Maybe it's the clipping one, huh? If you're, like, so totally sure, then where's, like, your proof? Well, it may be possible that you never actually met Dr. Gray in person. I do believe you might have at least indirectly known of him. Like, what do you mean, like, indirectly? I should try to show that the possibility existed for now. So something that shows a possible connection between Amy and Dr. Gray. How about this? Here's your proof. Like, what is that? Ouch. I guess it doesn't have anything to do with it, huh? Pearls did warn me. If you make a mistake, it will hurt you, she said. If I don't have enough evidence, I should probably stop. I should take another look at the court record and think through it one more time. Did he stay at the side room? I can only think that maybe they stayed at the side room together. One more time. Nope, I don't think I have the proof yet. I feel like I don't. I don't think I have enough evidence yet. I should investigate and gather some more clues before I try again. Alright. Let's also save. That's just a fancy way of, like, giving them proof, but with more fancier imagery. That's it. Yo, bro, you can tell me about this? No? Alright, fine. Maybe we can go in the meditation room together and we'll find some clues, Pearls. She can scurry around in the corners like a mouse. Hey, it's you, pal. So you're gonna be your lawyer, I bet. Yeah. I feel bad for you, pal. Just this once I wish I could be on your side. Detective Gumshoe! Yeah, but I shouldn't be saying that kind of stuff to you. Hey! You're a cute kid. I'll kill you. I'm not scary, honest. Wow, I never knew Gumshoe liked kids. Hey, I know. I'll show you something cool. How's this? It's a real genuine pistol. The fuck's wrong with you? Detective Gumshoe, what are you showing here? Something that dangerous? Oh, sorry. Yeah, look how I shoot this pistol. Just like shooting at the wall. What are you wrong with you? Might as go. What about mine and the charges against her? I think you can win. Pal, are you talking about proof? You got a few pieces. You got proof? What type of proof, huh? Yeah, pal, that puppy-haired photographer's going to testify tomorrow. Why does she always keep doing this? You must be talking about Lotta, actually. Speaking of Lotta. I took some hot pictures earlier. Huh? Remember? I took some pictures of the murder scene inside. Sure. Lotta's hot pictures. I wonder where her camera captured. Besides, you must have realized by now, pal. There's no way anyone other than my affair could have done it. What am I supposed to say to Pearls now? I have no idea. About Dr. Gray. The victim wasn't super famous, but people still knew who he was. His face was all over those tabloid shows last year. Yeah, I know. I was looking through some of the newspapers from last year and, Huh? I could have sworn they had cut an article out, but I guess I must have lost it. He's searching through his pockets, and boy, those are big. It looked really interesting, too. Hey, do you have a copy, pal? Copy of that article? I think Dr. Gray might have brought a copy to the office when he came by. But my trial tomorrow. Now, I've got 2 pieces of news for you, pal. 2. Yeah. Bad news and even worse news. Oh, yeah. Who's the lawyer that I'm going up against? I don't think it's Edgeworth, but I have a guess. So I have read up on some of this game. Only a little bit. And I do know who, that each game changes the main villain prosecuting lawyer. And I think I know who this one's game is. So what you want to hear first? I don't really care. It doesn't change the fact that I'm not going to like it. Alright, pal. Well, the prosecutor for the trial is Prosecutor Von Karma. Yep, I know who she is. It's not him. What? Von Karma? Nah, not him. Manfred Von Karma. He was an aspiring veteran prosecutor. He never lost a case in 40 years of his career. He raised a fearsome disciple. The horrible aftertaste of the evil he force-fed me is something I'll never forget. That piece of shit. Wait a sec. But didn't Von Karma stand trial and... That's where the other piece of bad news comes in. Von Karma you're facing tomorrow is actually his successor. Successor? Yeah. So, who is the successor to Von Karma? Literally, pal, it's Prosecutor Von Karma's kid. His kid became a prosecutor, real young, like 13, hasn't lost trial since. What? I'm sorry? That's what they call a prodigy, pal. I don't think you can be 13 years old and fucking prosecute people. What the fuck's wrong with his lawyer system? Kid, huh? But wait a sec. 13? The kid became a prosecutor at the age of 13? I mean, a prodigy like that, I would have heard something about. Oh, no. The kid was born and raised in Germany, pal. That country's got a lot of stuff and is a great place to develop a person's talents. Germany, huh? That's probably why I've never heard of this person. Still, all it takes still is someone mentioning the name Von Karma to go into sweats. I get terrible flashbacks to that case. Yeah, I don't blame you. That was a rough case. I miss him. Miss Edgeworth. Stop it. Get a grip on yourself, Phoenix. Oh no, his horny energy. He's thinking about Edgeworth. Calm down, buddy. None of that matters anymore. Now that he's gone. Who's he talking about? Edgeworth or Von Karma? Either way. Yeah, no, she's She's gonna kick our ass. I've seen an image of her, and I kind of want her to kick my ass. Dr. Gray brought this over to my office the other day, and hey, that's the news story. The one about the malpractice suit. 14 patients died, and it caused a huge stink. Yeah, but that's not all, pal. He's only got worse after that. You mean the car accident the nurse died in? Huh? Oh, here we go. Bought my own clipping with me today. Here, pal. This is for you. Alright, thanks. Newspaper clipping 2 added. Mimi Miney, nurse at Gray Surgical Clinic, died after falling asleep at the wheel. Well, alright. That's coincidental. I can't examine this yet. I'm pretty sure you used to be able to. You can only check certain things, but you can't examine every piece of evidence. Only in episode 5 of the first game. That was because it was added later. And nothing else to talk to you about. Let's go to Channel Chamber one more time, just in case there's something else. Nope. Alright, we gotta go back then. Winding Way. Named after the rabbit from the moon, Winding Way. Probably. Alright, let's go. I could have just presented the newspaper clipping, but whatever. Take that! Take a look at this newspaper clipping. Like, what is it? A story about an accident? Please read the victim's name. Mimi Miney. Miney is a pretty rare last name, wouldn't you say? Miss Mimi Miney wouldn't happen to be a relative of yours, would she? So you noticed. She was my older sister. I'm sorry about your loss. Your sister, was she a nurse? Perhaps at Dr. Gray's surgical clinic? Gray Surgical Clinic. I don't think I need to tell you that the clinic was run by the victim, Dr. Turner Gray. Which is how you knew of Dr. Gray. You knew him through your sister. Unlocked. Successful. Oh, you gain your health back. That's nice. Please tell me about the victim. Please tell me all you know about Dr. Gray. My sister's name was Mimi Miney. She was like a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic. That's what I thought. I heard that, like, Dr. Gray was really tough on people. Like a total slave driver. My sis was, like, always coming home totally wiped out because she was overworked. Wiped out. So, is that why she fell asleep at the wheel? That guy, like, drove my sis so hard. So, like, that's why the accident happened. The one where 14 patients died from malpractice. Yeah, like, I think that was the doctor's fault, too. My sis was pushed by, like, everyone's expectations and, like, her duties and stuff. And that pushed her to her death. Oh, I'm sorry. So, like, are we done? I've, like, already told my story to, like, everyone. Do you understand now, Nick? Mr. Nick? This is how Cyclock works. Well, I don't plan to pry into people's hearts unless I absolutely need to. The lock this time was pretty easy, but you might meet people who aren't as willing to give in later on. If you don't have enough proof, be careful and know when to stop trying. Well, she left. What's in this? Oh, where'd this box come from? I'm sure this wasn't here last night. It looks like a box for storing clothes, but it's pretty big for just clothes. It's mostly empty, but a few folded pieces of channeling costumes sit at the bottom. Can I slide? No, it's only this. Alright, well, there's nothing else here. Any other evidence I can present? Oh yeah, there's like a bullet hole here. Oh, I better shut my mouth. What? I'm not gonna give any information about evidence, pal. Oh, right. Got it. I wonder. What do you think about this? Looks a pretty nice looking brooch. You should stop wearing that ugly old attorney's badge. Stop wearing that, pal. Hey, that detective is so nice. Aren't you happy, Mr. Nick? Happy? About what? I assume that he has no secrets to hide, except for the fact that he won't tell me more about the evidence. But I mean, I guess that doesn't really count as a secret. Technically. Korean village. Mr. Nick? What's wrong? I've never left Korean village. Really? Wow, that's pretty amazing. You're going to meet with Mystic Maya, aren't you? Please tell her I said hi. Hey, wait! She ran off again. Well, I know we need a secret now, but I still don't have any ideas how I'm going to save Maya. I don't even know if I should go in there with a smile or a straight face. Either way, we have to go back. The attention center, visitor's room. What am I supposed to do? I'm almost out of time. Can't really do anything? Can I really save her? Sorry to keep you waiting. Huh? Must be Maya. It's been a long time, hasn't it, Phoenix? That voice. Wait a minute, is that? Oh, it's Mia! Oh, Mia, please help me. Ma'am. Even without me being here, it looks like you've learned to stand on your own. I'm so sorry you had to die in literally the real first episode. Mia. She's Maya's older sister and my mentor. She was a top-notch defense lawyer. A certain case forced her into retirement. Funny way to say dead. But whenever I'm in trouble, she comes to help just like this. Her spirit comes back from the other world and borrows Maya's body for a little bit. Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face in front of your client. A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets, and especially when it's bad. Yeah. You can't smile at the end if you haven't been smiling the whole way there. In any case, the face you are making now is no face to show a client, Phoenix. But... So tell me all about it. I'm gonna guess that my sister is in a lot of trouble again. Oh boy. That's a good guess. I told her everything about what happened in the last 2 days. Mia closed her eyes, deep in thought while she listened. I see. Mia, what am I supposed to do? It's pretty clear what a good lawyer does in this situation. And that is? Tell me, please! Believe in your conviction. And fight for the complete acquittal of your client. Yeah, alright. You know what this is? This is Maya's Makatama, isn't it? Why do you have it? Maya gave it to me, but I see. This is something very important to me. Take good care of it, okay? She's looking at it with a soft look in her eyes. You know what this bullet hole here is? Can you take a look at this? Is that really all you have, Phoenix? There's no time left. Try to show me something that will help you in tomorrow's trial. Well, let's just talk to her first. Not guilty. You think Maya's not guilty? How can you be so sure? You know she is. And I'll give you a hint as to why. Yes? Mediums can't have dreams. They can't? From what you told me, it sounds like Maya was having a dream while channeling. Yeah, she said she dreamt that she had died and been buried in the ground. But that is impossible. You heard it from her. I'm sure when a medium channels, her own spirit disappears, which means that it's impossible for her to dream during that time. What does that mean? I think it's safe to bet that Maya was set up. A setup? It's up to you to blow the lid on this case tomorrow and show how she was set up. I don't even know what that means. I don't know the rules of the mediums. How am I supposed to prove her innocence when I have nothing to go on? If you're looking for a clue, it's already in your hands. It is? Just as it sounds, Phoenix. You already hold the key. Really? Come on, show me the key to this case. The key, huh? Alright, I'll show it the key that I hold. Look, it's a black key. Literal key. Mia, have you seen this key before? Ah, the key. It's literally the key to understanding everything that happened in this case. This key. Phoenix, listen, right now, that key is sitting in your hand. However, it shouldn't be. It contradicts the facts. What does she mean? I'm certain this key will be a piece of evidence that makes your case tomorrow. You already know everything you need to know. You know that the key to this case is... That is enough. But... How can I win tomorrow without knowing who the real murderer is? Who could have... I didn't know it at the time. But this day was gonna end with a turn for the surprising. What? Mia, what? What's wrong? That's right. Only I can see the psych locks. What? Either Mia must know something about the real murderer. For this to be something that she would hide under lock and key from even me? What in the world is going on? It could be her aunt and she doesn't want her accused. I have no idea. Mia would never hide something from me. Oh, she would act aloof and give me riddles sometimes, but like, actually I have no idea. June 21st, 9:48 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 3. What? Prosecutor Von Karma? You mean... No, I heard it's his successor this time. Successor? Manfred Von Karma was a really sinister man. He pulled all sorts of nasty tricks all so he could win. Yeah, fuck that dude. He was a man obsessed with the word perfection. He had a perfect record for 40 long years. Who knows what sorts of dirty tricks he used to get each of those guilty verdicts. And now his successor? Wonder what kind of person they'll turn out to be. It's no good. Mystic Maya! Oh, that's it. I thought I was saying that. Pearly? You showed up. Thanks for coming all this way. I was really worried about you. Hey, where's your mother? Didn't you two come together? Mother is watching over the trainees. She said they have training for 2 days straight with no breaks. Huh? Did you came all by yourself? Yep. I snuck out of the manor and followed a map. Oh, God. Don't tell me you walked all the way here. Of course not. I ran. I can't. Oh my. If it takes 2 hours by train. Oh man. What the fuck? Pearly, what about the train? Huh? What's a train? I give up. This poor girl! Did you take any water bottles? That would take hours. Did you even sleep? It's time, isn't it? I'm really scared. What if Von Karma tries to do something to me? At least I know Mr. Edgeworth would be nicer to me than Von Karma. Mr. Edgeworth? Who's that? Don't worry about it. He's Nick's rival. Well, he's also a friend. Oh man, having flashbacks. Objection. I still remember him as though I'd seen him only yesterday. Objection. Every trial was a scorchingly fierce battle until the very end. Oh yeah, those were the good old days. It was always back and forth with them. But when you're rivals for life... Maya! Please don't mention that name ever again. Huh? But why, Nick? I'm sorry, Maya. I forgot you don't know. He's gone. He's not coming back. What? What's going on? He's not dead. They wouldn't kill him off screen. I know that. But wait a second. What's that supposed to mean? Oh, that commence shortly. Please proceed to the courtroom. Let's go. Now's not the time to talk about that anyway. Nick? Oh, yeah, I heard what happened to Edgeworth. So I think I actually know what happened. So I won't say it, though. There she is! Oh! Court is now in session for the trial of my affair. It's the girl boss. The prosecution and the defense prepared? Oh, she's gripping her arm. Look at her. This girl boss. Oof. That mole on her eye, under her eye? Oof. Top tier. What is with this kid? Also, how old is she? She said she was 13 when she started, but how long has she been doing this? Yes, Your Honor. Why does he always seem mad at me? I have no idea what to give her, what voice to give her. I'll just, wing it like usual. Mr. Phoenix Wright. You must be a little shocked, because I'm a woman, correct? Hold on. So she's the famed successor to Prosecutor Von Karma? I'm Franziska Von Karma, the prodigy. I see. I gave a promising career in Germany and came to this country for one sole reason. Revenge! Oh God, she's got a whip! I'm not into that, ma'am. Although, is it revenge? Is this about her father, Manfred von Karma? If it's something of personal nature, I'm sure you can... Ow! What the fuck? I'm talking. If you interrupt me again, my whip will do the speaking for me. There she is. Age, she's 18 only? I thought she was in her 20s. Became a prosecutor in Germany at the age of 18, a prodigy who was never known defeat. This lady looks older than 18, but I guess trauma would do that to you, huh? Please whip me. I mean, no, please speak with your mouth like a normal person, I beg of you. No! Thank you! I mean, I'm sorry! Make no mistake, I will defeat you. Prepare to go down, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Prosecutor Von Karma, your opening statement, please. Those on Von Karma blood have only one fate, and that is perfection. So your dad was no. Let me out. He's in jail. The defendant Maya Fey will find no escape from her guilt on my watch. Oh, very well. God, what the fuck's wrong with you? Hit my hands. What is the defense position? Your Honor, the defense wish to enter a plea of not guilty. Yes? Foolish fool who foolishly dreams of foolish dreams. Thank you. I guess that's, yeah. 10 minutes. I give the defense 10 minutes before it changes its plea. That's right. I'll have you running for the justified self-defense plea in no time. Justified self-defense? The fuck? A plea usually reserved for a person unintentionally kills in defense of themselves. You could very easily make a solid case that it was self-defense, but... The defense stands by the plea of not guilty, Your Honor. Because the plea of justified self-defense is to say you did kill someone. I mean, she would only go to jail for a little while, I assume. I actually have no idea how long she would go to jail for. How foolish. If that's how you want to play it, Mr. Phoenix, right? Then I shall now call the first witness. She's just as scary as her father. Like father, like daughter, I suppose. Now what up, Gumshoe? They want to give me the fucking autopsy report. Witness, your name and occupation. Yes, sir. My name is, Dick Gumshoe. I'm a detective of the local precinct. Oh, what the fuck? Get to the point already. You literally told me to tell me my name and explain to court the details of his murder. But you told me. Oh, fucking whatever. Yes, sir. Whenever, please look at this map. God. The jailing chamber has no windows, and the door was locked shut. At the time of the murder, only the victim and defendant were in the room. What were they doing in there? They were channeling a spirit, sir. Channeling a spirit? Oh, that's quite a look of disbelief there, Your Honor, please. Anyway, a few minutes after the channeling started, gunshots were heard coming from inside the room, sir. Pew, pew. A few witnesses broke the door down. Now, I was one of them, yes. And rushed into the room. Oh, that's when they found the victim was already dead, correct? I believe this is one of the most open and shut cases I have ever presided over. I don't really want to look at the facts. I want to go home before this woman whips me again. So, there we go. Floor plans added to the court record. So, how was the victim killed? I was about to get to that. Stop wasting time, then. And she is like her dad. God damn. So mean. The direct cause of death was a pistol shot to the forehead, sir. The shot was fired from point-blank range. Before the victim was shot, sir, he was stabbed in the chest. Was stabbed in the chest and shot. Why the fuck? The wound was very severe, but not enough to cause instantaneous death. The murderer used the pistol to finish the victim off after the stabbing. Why not just keep stabbing? Why bring the pistol? So the victim was stabbed after being shot. This is the victim's autopsy report, sir. After being stabbed in the chest, he was shot in the forehead at point blank. The court accepts it into evidence. Mr. Wright, you may question the witness. Oh god, here we go. She's gonna just fucking... Alright, let's see how this goes. Pistol shot to the forehead. Alright, hold it. The murder weapon detective Gumshoe, whose pistol was it? It was the victim's. The victim. Now, why would he have... That's her voice, huh? Objection! Sounds cute. Why would he have the pistol? Who cares? The point that you are missing is whose fingerprints are on that pistol. If you're not already paying attention to that, then I suggest you start. Fingerprints? There were fingerprints? Along with the victims. The defendant, my affairs were also in the grip, sir. So the defendant's fingerprints were left on the murder weapon. I was walked right into her hands right there. Damn it. Shot was fired from point blank range. You can just do this. Objection! Look at this! Your Honor. Damn it! Really? Well, I'm gonna start off with like 2 hit points already. Fantastic. Save. Oh, circle still goes back, doesn't it? Point blank, huh? So how far away is that? It's anywhere between 12 to 20 inches away. And how did you know he was shot at point blank? Mr. Phoenix Wright, I grow tired of the foolish foolery of the I didn't even say that! Foolish fools in this foolish country. Excuse me? I don't even know what the fuck that means. Gunpowder burn. Gunpowder burn? When something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole. Gunpowder exploding and what makes a bullet fire, and that gets real hot, pal. And there were definitely some gunpowder burns left on the victim's forehead. Wow, never knew that. Live and learn, I guess. Like, damn, she's very smart. At least she gives me an explanation when talking to me, God. Before the victim was shot, stabbed in the chest. Tell me about the stabbing. Stabbed? And what was he stabbed with? Fruit knife. I see. Whose knife was it? It looks like it belongs to the face, sir. And of course, my face fingerprints are all over it. Yikes. Stabbed first, then shot. All over it, huh? This does not look good.
What will you do now, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
I don't know. Please stop doing that. The wound was very severe, but not enough to cause instantaneous death. So how long were they alive? I mean, until the bullet, until the gun came out. How long? Probably like a couple seconds. How severe was the wound?
If it had been half an inch more to the right, it would have hit the victim's heart. After a stab like that, it's impossible to fight back, let alone stand.
Testimony makes it sound like Maya had stabbed him with the intent to kill.
The murderer used a pistol to finish the victim off after the stabbing.
I think sounds out of place so far. I should try to learn more about the murder weapons. Oh, whoops. Forgot.
You sure he was stabbed first, then shot?
Yep, sure as can be. Well, look at the wounds. You'd come to the same conclusion too, pal.
A fool is a fool who will only listen to foolish opinions of other foolish fools.
Do you only know one word?
A pistol shot to the forehead at point blank is certainly enough to kill instantly. Does it matter, then, which was first? Think a little more before you open that big mouth of yours, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What a pain! That's enough! You clearly established how the victim was murdered. About the two murder weapons with me today. Oh, thank you. Very well, the court accepts this into evidence.
The pistol. Murder weapon was Gray's. 2 shots fired. Bears my Gray's fingerprints. The murder weapon, a small fruit knife, belongs to the Fays. Bears Maya's fingerprints.
So Maya only held it out. What? All right, let's assume the worst, and Maya did do it. Then that would mean that Maya took out the knife, stabbed him in the heat of the moment. Dr. Gray takes out the gun, and attempts to shoot. Misses. Maya takes the gun and then shoots him in the forehead, or he commits suicide. It could be a suicide. What if it's in the forehead? What if he is racked with guilt that he pulls the gun and shoots himself on the head because he's maybe racked with so much guilt? I'm not sure. I don't know. That could be it.
The date and time of death was June 19th, 3:15 p.m. Eyewitnesses claim to have heard 2 gunshots at this time.
And 2 murder weapons. Both the defendant's fingerprints on them, huh? This does seem like an open and shut case.
Yes, naturally.
It's going from bad to worse. So the summary wasn't oversimplifying things to the extreme.
Your Honor, feel free to slam that little gavel of yours. After all, there is no room left for doubt. Is there?
That is quite true. Mr. Wright. Yes? Even in the face of all this, do you still wish to plead not guilty? It's the opinion of this court that if you do not adjust your plea, you stand to lose.
See, just as I promised, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You would change your plea in less than 10 minutes.
What will you do, Mr. Wright? Will you change to justified self-defense? Because now would be the time to do so. This is your final chance.
This is a huge decision. I better think this through all the way.
Nope, not guilty. She didn't do it. My cinnamon roll over there? Maya? She would never do this. Look at her. As long as she's not being possessed by Mia. But look at her. She's just a kid. She's too young. She's got some weird clothes that make her look like a spirit channeling person. She would never do this. We plead justified self-defense. We would basically be confessing to murder. After trial, Maya's life would be ruined. She'd be labeled a murderer. That's fucked up! It's self-defense! What's wrong with Japanifornia? I can't let that happen. Your Honor. Have you reached a conclusion, Mr. Wright? The defense will not change its plea. We will accept nothing short of complete acquittal. Did you just hit me again? She's doing assault. You have sealed your fate, Mr. Phoenix Wright, detective. Detective? I'm a. Oh, you're talking about him. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Was it the final portion of your testimony and the final strike Yes, sir. Now see here, proceedings are run by... Oh! Why would you hit me in the nose? Good God, of course! Alright, go ahead. Gotta get a bandage for this. I think the court would like to hear about the other piece of incriminating evidence. Oh, it's bleeding now. What is it? Sorry, pal, but there's even more incriminating pieces of evidence. This is the costume the defendant was wearing at the time of the crime. As you can see, it's covered in blood. The defendant attacked and killed the person, who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. Not fighting back? That's the lie. Well, this is the costume. There certainly is evidence of a back spray of blood on this. This piece directly links my affair to the crime, sir. I see. The court accepts this into evidence. Clothes Maya was wearing at the time of the murder. There are blood splatters on it. Alright, Mr. Wright. His fingerprints are both on the murder weapons and both splatters are on her clothes. Could this situation get any worse? What's wrong? You seem to be at a loss. I love this part. I think that this is the last piece of testimony the prosecution should have to offer. Feel free to sulk off with your tail between your legs, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Please stop calling me by my full name. It's disturbing. Alright, well. Hold it. Let's talk about this. He wasn't fighting back? How do you know if he was or wasn't? We can find no evidence of the victim put up any sort of struggle, pal. Will the murderer have a fight with the victim or not? Depending on this, the circumstances around this murder change drastically. We're in real trouble now. If only I had something to fight back. Not Von Karma. She thinks she can decide the verdict with this testimony alone. We'll find a critical contradiction somehow, and then I'll have her. Alright, we got it. I actually already know what it is. This one. Objection! What are you talking about? It's a fucking bullet! What do you mean? Oh my god. I know what I want to say, but I need to say the specific thing. Time of the crime. This costume. Maya's costume? Yeah. She was wearing it when we arrested her. Maya, she's wearing her channeling costume today. Is she not allowed to wear anything else? Is it covered in blood? The blood on the costume. Lab results show that it is the victim's blood. So there is blood from the victim on the defendant's clothes. Definitely not good. So were there any other clues you could glean from this piece of evidence? What? Objection! You must change the topic. Then the good detective here must testify again. But too bad. Not enough time. Let's move on. Oh, yes, Miss Von Karma. That is perfectly correct. Now even the judge is on her side. But if I bite off more than I can chew here, what should I do? No, we have to keep pressing. Why is Miss Von Karma suddenly putting up resistance? There must be a reason as to why she suddenly drew out an objection like that. There must be something about this costume. I just have to look harder. That's right. Miss Von Karma is perfect. There is no way for you to poke a hole in it. Looks like my time is up. So about the costume. There's just a little thing. There's a hole in it. Wait a minute. There's a hole in it. A bullet hole! Your Honor. Actually, there is something very wrong with this piece of evidence. What? What are you talking about, pal? I'm ready to whip you. Where's the problem you're talking about? I've come this far. There's no turning back now. The problem I have with this piece of evidence is here. Right there. Look at that bullet hole. Take that!
bitch. I asked the court to please take a look at the sleeve of this costume. The sleeve? What? There's a tiny hole in here. A hole? But that wasn't in the report. Hold on. What's this around the hole? It smells faintly of gunpowder. Gunpowder? No one ever told me! A hole that smells of gunpowder. It looks like I found the hole I was looking for. Your Honor, the only logical conclusion you can make is that this must be a bullet hole. Order! Order, order. This is a very grave matter. It's best we correct the court record first before anything else. Clothes Maya was wearing at the time of the murder. Press the check button for details. Sorry about that. I guess we messed up, sir. Is she actually smiling? What else is she hiding? Pull yourself together, detective. That tiny hole doesn't change a thing. The strength of the evidence still holds. Continue with your testimony. That just now was a fluke, nothing more. Objection! How can you say something like that? This is a huge oversight. Well, I agree it is a mistake on the part of the police. What Prosecutor Von Commerce has said is true. The evidence still stands. If you do not find a more definitive problem with the evidence, then... No way! Detective Gumshoe, please continue with your testimony. Yes, sir. The defendant attacked and killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. Still saying not fighting back? I'm gonna save here. And if we get it wrong, I'll just load the save. Good number of evidences. I only pressed on this. I did press on that too. How about I press on that? I didn't press on it. On this one. Why'd you say so in your testimony earlier? Kinda scared today, you know, pal? Now, Mr. Wright, there is no need for that kind of attitude in my court. Alright, just please stop glaring at me like that! Listen, I'm trying to get my friend off of jail time. All I can think about is the folding screen. Wait, we could do that. The gun was fired twice. Objection. But the gun was fired twice! He was fighting back! What are you talking about, my sir? Good sir. I'm not losing those points. We'll load this multiple times. There has to be an objection here. Wait, can we do this? Never mind. Not gonna work. I was hoping we could use the Magatama. But that doesn't happen there. How about the other one? It belongs to the face. Bears Maya's fingerprints. But this would also be... Should we do this again? It could work. No. Wait, did I do the right one? I better have. Alright, let's do this on here. Now let's try the gun. Because it was loaded on the... Maybe I thought I loaded on the wrong one. Alright, I've tried that multiple times, not that. It could be...
wait a minute. As you can see, it's covered in blood. What is the hole in the sleeve? Oh wow, I was supposed to press that? That's fucking ridiculous. Sorry pal. You must have thought it was a tear in the seam. Missing the hole is not what I'm asking about. I'm talking about the hole itself. The smell of gunpowder clearly gives away that it is a bullet hole. Objection! As if little things like that matter. But they do. A bullet hole in the sleeve, blood splatter all over the costume. None of these things can change the fact that the defendant killed the victim. I know there's something more to this costume. Come now, detective. You're wasting precious time. Yes, sir. The defendant attacked and killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. So maybe it's on this. The time of the crime. He shoots. Or she shoots? Probably the victim was wearing it. It could have been the victim wearing it. Do we know it was her? Maya's costume? Yeah, she was wearing it when we arrested her. She not allowed to wear anything else? Just present this, fuck it. Compress this and then go back to this. Bullet hole. It could be a suicide. I feel like I'm leaning towards suicide out of guilt. It's possible it could be that. I think I want to like lock that in. Like it's all been a suicide, no actual murderer. But we won't know. May change. It's definitely the one I'm going with. We never looked at the floor plans, did we? It says 2 shots. Right? Like I know what I want to say. Like there's bullet holes on the thing. Let's save here again. Like on there's multiple bullet holes. This gun was fired twice. It was fired twice. There's obviously, he probably shot over here and at the folding screen. But I can't find where to say this, or it's not the right time to say this apparently. That's the big issue I'm stuck on. It's very... Oh boy.
I... How about the costume? Oh my god, there's a costume. Detective Dick Gumshoe. Here's my guess. What was Maya wearing this? Are we certain? Because what if it wasn't Maya? Having you call me by my full name is kind of a weird feeling. You said that my client killed a person who without a doubt was not fighting back. Yeah, I did. Then what, may I ask, is the bullet hole you police overlook supposed to mean? What does that mean? I tell you what it means. It means that the victim had fired off a shot. Is this what it means to not fight back? You're right. Seems you are correct. If the victim had tried to shoot the defendant, then it would change everything. The wind seems to be shifting, but we just said that we weren't going with self-defense. Dude, you know that, right? Huh. What is it that you're... What is it with that? Are you finished yet? Laugh. Are you finished yet, Mr. Phoenix, right? Miss Von Karma? It seems that Maya Fey was shot at by the victim. But Maya probably was still wearing this stuff. However, that is only grounds enough to support a justified self-defense plea. That is correct. But I'm sure you remember, Your Honor, what the defense clearly just said. They rejected justified self-defense and pleaded not guilty. Now you, what is right? What the fuck? Which means the defense has yet to prove anything at all. No! Phoenix, is this what you've been just trying to prove, really? Come on, man. Well, yes, that's true. Furthermore, just the fact that there is a bullet hole in the costume is not enough to substantiate even a plea of justified self-defense. Huh? Oh, so. Ah! Fucking shit. Don't just stand there. Hurry up and tell the court what transpired that day. With the new information we acquired at it in, of course. You mean by myself? You want me to put together a scenario all by myself? Oh, please. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Oh my god. What transpired? Determined channeling, the defendant saw her chance to stab the victim in the chest. Of course, the victim used the last strength of her to fight back, sir. While two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. The victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. The defendant then picked up on the opening, took the victim's gun, and ended it. Right. Oh, that sounds about right. This scenario you have put together does make sense. Yes, sir. Well, Mr. Wright, on the surface it does seem to make sense. However, I won't give up that easily. You refrain from glaring at me like that. Now then, your cross-examination, please. What transpired? To stab the victim in the chest. There is quite a difference in height between Dr. Gray and the defendant. Add the body strength, and it seems unlikely the defendant could have stabbed the victim. You mention it, I guess. Objection! You think you can get away with such a flimsy reasoning, Mr. Phoenix, right? Maya Fey was in the middle of channeling, was she not? Yeah. When channeling with the Crane channeling technique, the medium physically changes. With the nurse's build, the defendant could have easily been a match for the doctor. You fucking bringing that as evidence? I don't believe it. She even studied up on the Crane channeling technique? She's determined. Like I said before, I am perfect. About what you were talking about? That's such fucking stupid. The fuck are spirits doing in this case? No, never mind. I guess I'll accept that. Sure, we're gonna accept that in the court of law. spirit transformations. Judge is gonna be like, ah, whatever, it's fine. Of course, the victim used last of his strength to fight back. So he was stabbed, but the stab wound didn't kill him. If you think about it, a blood loss, he was probably hurt pretty bad. How badly hurt would you say he was? Actually, I wanted to give blood the other day. Afterward, I felt a lightheaded and dizzy. I guess the damage was maybe about 10 times the dizziness. Oh, fucking neck. Sorry. Victim took out his gun. Okay. Where in the world did that pistol come from? It looks like the victim, Dr. Gray, had specifically bought it for that day. But a handgun? Got it off the black market about 2 days before the murder. The fuck? Why did Dr. Gray bring a gun? Was he taking precautions against something? He was gonna take his own life. Although, I don't know, maybe take a knife for that. No, I'm just saying. Why a gun though? Why not a knife? The victim took a shot, but... You could be too close to miss a shot? So you're saying that the bullet hole in the costume was made then? Sorry, Papa. Yeah, that's what I think. The two of them were already fighting when the shot was fired. Oh yeah, I'm really glad you weren't hurt. Ended it. Maya has never fired a gun before in her life. The victim had already taken off the safety. With the safety off, even an amateur like you can fire it just by pulling the trigger. Even me. I wonder. Bowing out. Now, do you understand? Well, Von Karma's logic is perfect. His testimony certainly makes us look very bad, but there has got to be a contradiction in there somewhere. And uncovering it is going to uncover the truth. I can feel it. Alright, here we go. Let's save before we even attempt some of this stuff. Something that contradicts any of us. I now understand that maybe this isn't a murder because maybe someone was hiding behind the partition and then shot behind this folding screen 8 inches off of the ground. Shot very low. Why would they do that though? Not sure. Still possible suicide though. He brought the gun for himself. Oh, hang on. I gotta respond to something. Along like I want to try finishing this trial because I did have to hang out with a friend later today. Just gotta be sure when how long I've been going for. I've been going for maybe 30 minutes. And I definitely want to reach 2 hours, that's for sure. You ever go in Discord and see your notifications, like, the number go up, and you're just like, how am I even gonna deal with this? It's at 191 notifications. Oh, God. Gray's fingertips. Starting channeling. Victim uses last of her strength to fight back. She gains the strength of that person. Two were fighting. The victim took out his gun. Victim took the shot. Too close, they missed. No, I didn't want to press that, my bad. Defendant then picked up on the opening, took the victim's gun, and ended it. So she would have stabbed him with this. And then the victim would take out the gun, shoot, and then that would be it, right? It's difficult to... let me think on this. I need to present some evidence. It could be... My idea is the partition. The folding screen is important. There is a bullet hole in there, but I don't think this contradicts anything, yeah. I have to figure out how something gets contradicted on this. Bow. Wait, you can do profiles, right? You can present profiles now. That is a new thing that you can do. Murder during a channeling. My client was arrested on suspicion of murder while channeling. She was a top-notch lawyer and my mentor and friend forever. Nice channeling, walked miles by herself. Maya's aunt, member of the Fae clan, college student. Then a car accident 1 year ago. Was Zini's older sister, nurse at the Dr. Gray's clinic. Between these two people. Maybe the nurse? Probably not the nurse. Don't think this has anything to do with anything. So this with the gun. There's Maya and Gray's fingerprints. Gray took it out, then Maya took it back. Would there be blood on it? Why is there no blood on it? That could be it. There was no blood. The victim took out his gun. Victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. They picked up on the opening, took the victim's gun, then ended it. Let's try that. There is no blood on the gun, so why? There's blood on this, but the handle. But then maybe there'd be blood everywhere, so she would then have blood on the gun, right? Okay, I'm thinking too much with logic. That's not at all true. We gotta just continue to press everything. And uncovering is going to uncover the truth. I can feel it. Victim took out his gun while the fight happened. That's what you suggest. There's blood all over in the middle. It is sprayed all over. This makes me think that maybe he was wearing it. Well, then he got stabbed by it. Victim took out his gun. Victim took a shot, but they were too close and he missed. So he shot at her robe, supposedly. But if he was wearing it, then someone behind the partition probably shot at him, missed, and then shot him at again. But it says point blank range. Well, it could still be possible. This is difficult. What am I supposed to be getting at here? There are only a few couple of pieces of evidence it could be. I feel like... What the autopsy report? Been shot at point blank. Gunpowder residue around the bullet hole. Oh boy. Difficult. Shot in the forehead. Stab the victim in the chest. Oy, I don't know what to do. There's so many things. I don't have all the pieces of this. Because they were too close, he missed. While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. I feel like I pressed this before. What does he say specifically? Yeah, no, mine has not fired a gun ever. With the safety being off. She could take it from him? Huh. It's whipped. The victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. Oh boy. Has made that. Maya. Looks like you weren't hurt. I'm going nowhere with this real fast. It's just so hard. I'm not using my logic correctly here. There's a bunch of pieces of evidence to present. At this point, I should just present my badge. Took the victim's gun, then ended it. Three important pieces of evidence is the gun, the costume, and the bullet hole in the partition. I think, anyway. He missed it. But also the autopsy report is kind of important, right? He was stabbed. Because that's what the autopsy report says. He was stabbed and shot. Oh, God. During the channeling, defendant saw her chance to stab the victim in the chest. I'll just present Maya. Why would you do this? Yeah, we know this, but there's nothing really... Damn, I'm stuck on this. I literally don't know. I don't know. Oh, I want... Alright, since we're in a hurry, I don't want to get stuck here forever. I say 5 minutes and then I look it up because I can't stay here forever doing this. No one wants to see that. I've never been that smart at these puzzles anyway. But I'll try. Let me try for 5 more minutes and then we'll give it. We'll throw in the towel. But they were fighting. He took out the gun. Took the shot. Too close, he missed. How? How does this fit in? Oh God, please. What is the logic here, Phoenix? I'm not really following. Missing the tiny hole in the costume will be the prosecution's undoing. What do you mean? This little hole was actually created a huge hole in the testimony. Explain yourself, Mr. Wright. You said the two of them were fighting when the victim fired his gun at point blank. If that were true, then where's the gunpowder burn on this costume? How am I supposed to know that? I can't see the details of gunpowder burn. Normal player can't see that. Also, we already talked about gunpowder residue being on the costume. I assumed that was from burn. How was I supposed to know that? You know what? Alright. Sure. Why not? Let's go with that. Fuck it. Keep going, Phoenix. Go off. Do it, you son of a bitch. This is what you testified earlier. When something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole. No! But there's not a single trace of gunpowder burn on this costume. That is a very good point. And what exactly does that mean? It means that when the shot was fired, they were standing apart from each other. I'm disappointed, Mr. Phoenix, right? You think you can punch a hole in my logic with that? With wishy-washy thinking like that, no anyone can explain anything away. Then I implore you to disprove my line of thinking. Let's see. In the middle of their fight, the victim pushed the defendant away. And it was when they were separated that he fired. How was that? Objection! As if that were even possible. According to the testimony, this wound from the stabbing was very severe. The victim would not have had the strength to push the defendant very far after that. She just starts hugging herself like, Well then, that's right. The defendant must have pushed the victim away. After stabbing him, she must have put some space between the doctor and herself. And then while she was preparing to strike again, the doctor took his shot. There, that should satisfy even you. That does make an awful lot of sense. What do you think, Mr. Wright? You must be careful. I can't afford to make a mistake here. Concentrate and think. My guess. Why would you push away someone you stabbed when they're super low on energy? That doesn't really make any sense. There is a fatal flaw in her argument, Your Honor. Fatal? Flaw? Very interesting. I would love to see where this flaw is. Show me something that contradicts my explanation. There has been a snag in her explanation somewhere. She put some distance between them before rushing to make the final blow. If you have a gun, it's like... And when she was about to strike, the doctor took his shot? Must be a piece of evidence that contradicts this line of thinking. Ah, I should have saved. How much distance can there be? See, I don't remember where everyone is in this diagram. They showed them for 2 seconds and then boom. But I'm not sure if that's really supposed to be it. Floor plans. Take a look at this. Why are you showing this to me, pal? Prosecutor Von Karm's explanations and this piece of evidence do not contradict. Huh? Oh, damn it, they tricked me. Looks like you need to use your brain a little more, pal. Being Gumshoe of all people, this is embarrassing. Come on, hurry up and get that thinking cap on. Oh, I don't lose any points for doing this. Okay. That's good at least. Look at this thing. This is the piece of evidence that destroys your logic. What is that? A folding screen? I'd like to point to the court's attention to the hole in this folding screen. Huh. It looks like you already know what I'm talking about. Oh, who? Where? What? Mr. Wright, your explanation, please. Are these two really that clueless? A bullet went through the defendant's sleeve first, then the folding screen. It passed at a height of approximately 8 inches off the ground, which means, aiming low, he was on the floor, or when the shot was fired, I mean the defendant, was not getting ready to strike, but was actually squatting low on the ground. Pew! So his logic is that he fires, Maya's still on the ground low, not rushing at him. I guess that would make sense. Yes. Order! Order! This changes everything! Please look at this diagram of the crime scene. The victim, Dr. Gray, was here when he fired the shot, and the bullet hits the folding screen. It hit at this location about 8 inches off the ground. At this time, the defendant was in this area. Like right around here. Somewhere around here. Uh-oh. Smell the serious bad breath. That is, I mean... What? Wait, I just realized I forgot to brush this morning. Excuse me while I freshen up. Sure. In the meantime, I want you to take things through again, Mr. Wright. I'm losing so much health in this trial. Jesus. Of course. Whoops. Sun is on. I should focus where Maya was at the time of the crime. Somewhere around here. What the fuck was I supposed to remember where she was? They showed it for like 2 seconds. I don't remember. Just around here? Probably in the back. Somewhere around here. She in the back? Behind the partition? Why would she be there? Here, behind the folding screen? Ah! The victim and his attacker were fighting, were they not? Then what would the attacker be doing all the way back there? Besides which, if the attacker was behind the folding screen, then how could the victim even know what to shoot? It's obviously impossible. Yeah, I guess so. Just alright! Well, at least we got a different dialogue for that, to be honest. Boy, I just screwed up royally. Nice you did, Phoenix. It's fine, though. You know, you're just a bit of a screw-up. It's okay. It's not like I remember where everything is. Right in front of the folding screen. Standing here, near the folding screen. Wait a second. We know the defendant was close to the ground based on the height of the bullet hole. But how can you gauge distance from that? Isn't it possible that the defendant was standing much closer to the victim? Well, we proved that with the bullet. There wouldn't be a burn on it. That's impossible. But why? You of all people should know the answer to that question, Miss Von Karma. If she were shot from somewhere closer, there would be gunpowder burns present. However, there is nothing of that sort around the bullet hole of this costume. You, Mr. Phoenix, right? You. I believe it has now been proven that the defendant was standing a ways from the victim when she was shot at. But do you think this has changed the defendant's situation? Well, it's kind of hard to attack someone if you're that far away with a knife. Honestly, Your Honor, this changes everything. The prosecution has claimed that the defendant was aiming to kill by stabbing. If that were true, delivering the final strike with a knife would be ideal. However, where and what was the defendant doing at that time? Squatting all the way by the folding screen. Exactly. Maya Fey was the real murderer. Why would she be by the folding screen instead of preparing to strike? Upon further consideration, it does make very little sense. Yeah, I figured there had to be a reason. Figuring things out and proving the logic behind everything is your job. Alright, with this, the rest of the trial should be a... What? Why are you doing that? Blast radius of disaster? You sure are a smart man, Mr. Phoenix, right? You think that you've been able to take a completely hopeless case to this point. Now I know why Papa had a tough time with you. You amuse me. Of all the things to inherit, why did it have to be a smarmy smile? Whip. Detective, how dare you damage my perfect logic? It's my fault. You can start by repairing your standing by first removing that 3-strand goatee. Oh, and rest assured, your punishment will come later. Punishment? Well then, Your Honor, I think I've had all I can take of this detective's space. It's time to call in my next witness. Next witness? It's gotta be Lotta. Very well, the court will take a 5-minute recess. After we reconvene, we will hear from the next witness, yeah.
Save.
The question is, do I continue, try to finish this up, or do I just stop here? I have no idea how long this part was going to be. I could maybe finish it in 20-30 minutes. I don't know. Yeah, that was a close one. I know you were giving it all your all to defend me, but I could feel the death penalty hanging in the air. I feel like I was pretty close to dying myself. But you were wonderful out there. You listened carefully, made theories, and tricked everyone into believing you. But thanks. Wait, tricked? That must be a lawyer's secret technique, right? Yep, that's what lawyers do. By the way, who is the next witness? Is the next witness, I think... Yeah. Next witness is Lotta, isn't it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Lotta Hart. Oh, I guess there's no escaping her, huh? Remember, Nick, you promised that you'd save me. If you lose, me and my sister's ghost will come after you and haunt you. Your sister? Are you talking about Mystic Mia? Yeah. Do you remember her, Pearlie? My sister was a super good lawyer. She was also Nick's teacher. Oh, I didn't know that. Yep. Alright, going back in. We'll try to finish this. Hopefully I can do this. I have no idea. I get stuck on those two things, but I don't know if I will get stuck again. Or will now reconvene in first order. Oh, Rocket, why? Please, choose your words. I don't want to hear it, old man. After I call my next witness, sit there quietly and watch like a good little boy. Yes, sir. Shit. I'm gonna have a photographer who witnesses the channeling. Hey, y'all, what up? I'm back here again, bitches. Witness your name and occupation, if you please. Hey, Phoenix, how you doing? Just fine, you know, trying to stop my sister from getting accused of murder. Sorry about this. Didn't exactly have a choice, you know? What the fuck? Name and occupation. I'll shoot you. I declare one tarnation. Hey, Judge, this here is violence against my fair self. Well, that's fine. Just be doing it to everybody, to be honest. That's fine. That ain't fine. That's a whip. Ah! There's no need for foolish outcries from foolishly foolish fools. Just hurry up and testify about what happened on the day of the murder. I haven't even gotten to say my name and job yet. God. Name's not a hard parent. I'm a photographer and I'm here to testify. Now, let's all be one big happy family, okay? This isn't a family. Only the doc and the defendant went into the channeling chamber. We were waiting outside the door, then bang! We hear this gunshot. Mr. Lawyer here broke the door down and we rushed into the room. Inside was a dead victim, and the defendant waving a pistol around. I swear, other than those two, there was no one else in the room. And did you take a picture of the scene right after the murder took place? Reckon course. Excuse me? Reckon course? It's short for, you reckon, of course I did. Ah! Does it look like I care? God. Just hurry up and show your fucking picture to the court. Moment of truth. What will it be in that picture? Let's see. This here's the picture. What we got here? Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. What the fuck? What do we got here? We got her holding the gun for some reason. Why would you pick that gun up? He's on the floor. She should be by over there, but the partition. It would certainly seem that only the defendant and the victim were in the room. But someone could be... Wait a minute. I saw something in the weird in the photo. Hang on. I want to see this again. Oh, I thought that was a window. At the top right there? I thought that was like a window there. Does it seem like it could be light source? But no, it's like from the door opening. And the photo being taken. It does seem like only two of them could be in this room. There's no other way anyone else could get in. Damn it. Are you ready, Mr. Phoenix Wright? I will clear all doubt about Maya through this cross-examination. Just watch me. Witness's account. Only the doc and the defendant went into the channeling chamber. Oh yeah. So, was it really only those two that went in? What are you blabbering about? You were there too, were you not? Why don't you answer yourself? Was it really the two of them? Yes, Dr. Gray and I were the only two that went into the room. Hold on, we can't have the defense testifying against his own client. Anyway, folks, only two of them went in the channeling chamber, you hear? But you knew that from the very beginning, didn't you, witness? Continue. Yeah, I was there. I saw that all go down. How many bangs? Was it only one bang or two bang? Was it really a gunshot? Are you insane? You must have heard it as well. Why don't you testify for the court, Mr. Phoenix, right? Was it really a gunshot? Yes, I think it was something that sounded like a gunshot. And why are we here listening to the defense testify? And the world becomes just a little crueler. I heard a gunshot a long time ago, so I know. Man, I tell you, that was a gunshot I heard. Nah, this is where the story heats up. Did this lawyer really break it down? So let me get this straight. This Mr. Lawyer there. I just keep pressing, and these guys are like, what the fuck are you keep doing that? Phoenix? The fuck? Yes, Miss Von Karma, I broke the door down. Sorry. Why does this feel like an inquisition? No need apologizing. That was great. You're a real man. Thank you. Oh, really? That's something I would have liked to see. Well, you know, adrenaline. The judge is smiling rather openly. I'll take that as a good sign, I guess. And what did you see once you broke in? You know what happens when adrenaline kicks in? A dead victim. The defendant waving the pistol around. Were they really waving it around? Are you sure the defendant... It was the defendant Mayafe? Sure, I'm sure. Lana seems awful confident in her testimony. I gotta press harder. I'm sorry, Lana. I have nothing else to... Lana, please think back to that day one more time. What you getting at? Remember what you said when we broke into the room. Oh shit, look at this crazy mess. I was murdered. Times like this are perfect for snapping shots. But anyway, what's going on here? This gal, is she Maya? When you saw the murderer at that time, you couldn't even tell if it was Maya Faye or not, am I correct? Well, you see... Sorry, Lana, I gotta, like, trick you a little bit here. Order, Miss Hart. You are here to present accurate testimony. Yeah, sorry. Got to shift things back to my side. For a little bit. For a defense lawyer, your defense is terribly lacking, Mr. Phoenix, right? Witness, think back to when those two entered the channeling chamber. When they entered, one of those people that entered the chamber was Maya Faye, correct? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was Maya Faye that went in. Looks like we've come to the collective conclusion. The person in this picture is most certainly Maya Faye. Exactly. Rats. And I'm trapped like one. Again. There's gotta be someone. Are you absolutely certain of that? Sure I am. But that old witch chased us out of the room, so... Old witch? Does she mean Morgan Faye? But there was no one else there. And you know it. The channeling chamber was very dark, almost pitch black. Even though there were candles there, but whatever. Was there really no one else there? What about behind the folding screen? The door, under the flooring. What about behind this folding screen? Did you check back there? Right given. What does that mean? Right given, you know, is you reckon that's a given. Took me a good look around the room once more. There ain't no way anyone was hanging out behind that folding screen. If I may have a word with you, Miss Hart. What? You got a problem? Given, I mean, I'm having a little difficulty understanding you. If you don't stop saying, what the fuck? Now then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, did you see a problem with that testimony, or don't you? Just as I thought. There's nothing wrong with her testimony. What was with her, so I know she's telling the truth. Enough! Seems that there's no issues with Miss Hart's testimony. At the time of the crime, only two people were in the channeling chamber. The victim, Dr. Turner Gray, and the defendant, Maya Faye. The face of the defendant cannot be verified in the picture. However, if we think about the circumstances, it would have to be the defendant. What am I going to do? Like, I just let this go. What is it, Mr. Wright? You look as if you have something to say. If I make one wrong move, I'm going to have the judge against me. Is there anything I can present that would prove it's not Maya in the photo? I have enough health to lose. Present some evidence. Your Honor. Mr. Wright, It is possible that the person in this photo is not the defendant. What? Do you know what you are proposing? Yeah, that's just plain sports talk. Thanks, guys. The show of support is great. You guys are awesome. Now then, Mr. Wright, please show court some proof. Prove to the court that the person in the photo is not my affair. That one, probably. Mimi Mining, nurse at Gray Surgical Clinic, died after falling asleep at the wheel. It's her. Here is your proof. Oh my god. The fuck? I knew you were gonna do this. Don't bring this up. Is there a problem? Oh, no, I thought I would work on my inflections. Just wondering when the objection with a twist of "you're wrong" sounds like. Mr. Wright, I'm sorry, but I don't follow the logic. Fucking name. I think we should save and say, hey, it was my affair, because literally almost nothing. I give up. Well, Mr. Wright, nothing, Your Honor. That's very smart of you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You really should give up trying to prove that this is not my affair. I didn't say anything about giving up. I just don't have right piece of evidence to prove my argument. That's enough. Is this it? This is all I could do? I think it's quite obvious to court that a verdict of not guilty is not possible. Told you. I told you. Totally 100% impossible. Ms. Von Colmo, do you have any further questions for the witness? Having established the defendant's guilt, further questioning won't be needed. What about the defense? No further questions? I presume I couldn't protect Maya. Defense. The defense. Phoenix. Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face. A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets. Mia. Oh, Mia, yo, what up? I made it just in time, wouldn't you say? Pearls? Fucking now Pearls is transforming into Mia. God damn it. Clothes are a bit small. But anyway, what are you waiting for, Phoenix? Let's go. What? I can't do this, I'm scared. How? She's already taken away every advantage. The advantage is still in your hand. Think carefully one more time. Also, why can't Maya be here? She was here before. One more time. About what you saw in the channeling chamber. Do you remember what you told me yesterday? Dr. Gray. Click. What? Snapping shots. You see? There's one final piece of this puzzle. Yeah. Question not on one smaller Phoenix. I don't know if she's doing it unconsciously or on purpose, but she's not testifying truthfully. Now then, the court would like to end the cross-examination. Hold it! Please wait, Your Honor. The defense would like to request the witness testify one more time. Overruled! I'm afraid you're too late, Mr. Wright. The cross-examination has already ended. Furthermore, the unrelated... It's fine. I'll have another... excuse me? Another testimony? Von Karma's case is perfect. Absolutely flawless. You're gonna regret this, actually. And what better time than this for you to see that? But, I mean, I have some place I must go after it. The fuck? I want to go home. I want to go dancing at the club. I'll allow it. It's hot. Hurry and give us another testimony. I was gonna listen to Sock Hop. Heck, what am I supposed to talk about? I mean, I fucking talked about everything before. Please tell us once more. What happened when you burst into the channeling chamber? Okay, you got it. See, you got through the judge somehow, right? Well, actually, it was technically Von Karma's work that got through on, but whatever. Fucking deal with that one. Same thing. Whatever. Witness account part 2. We broke into that room. What the fuck was Maya? I was kind of scared of the dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it. It's really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff. But I still managed to point my camera at Maya and take a shot. Bad with ghosts and stuff, but you wanted to be a paranormal photographer? Well, sounds different from before. Some parts of her testimony were very vague. I should press on her sections. Struggle all you like as you taste the bitterness of your defeat. What else? Taste these chocolate Reese's peanut butter cups I have with me. I'm not opening them now though. Well, amuse me with your useless questions, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm waiting. I will amuse you. I don't know what that means. You focused on Maya. So, what did she look like? You know, she looked almost like a different person. A different person? She may have seemed like a different person, however, she's still Maya Fey. We have already made that point abundantly clear. Yes, that is true. Well then, Miss Hart, do you happen to see anything else? I was kind of scared of the dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it. Then perhaps that body wasn't Dr. Gray at all. What? Well, I mean, I guess. Objection. What the fuck is wrong with you? It's Dr. Gray. He's stupid. Whose body was it, Mr. Phoenix, right? Well, what if it was that of Maya Fey after the channeling? Or maybe... What the fuck are you talking about? Foolish, fool-spotting foolishness just as expected. If that was the case, then that would mean that Maya Fey is in fact dead. I'm gonna fucking kill you. And that would make the defendant's chair quite a lonely place, wouldn't it? Sorry, Maya. Are y'all done here? Can I, like, continue? The fuck was that question? I'm sorry, I didn't have anything else to press. I'm really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff. And even knowing that you still insist on becoming a paranormal photographer? That's why I'm getting out of this here business. This guy's gonna get the dirt on the stars and be tabloid photographer from now on. He goes through jobs faster than the baby goes through diapers. What the fuck? Miss Phoenix Wright, would it kill you to stay on topic for a change? Well, what is Mr. Wright? Last tag team in stereo. Guess I should be grateful it's on 5.1. It's 5.1 in 2016? Still managed to get to point my camera at mine and take a shot. 2, right? 2 what? 2 shots. You took 2 shots. What? Only one has been submitted as evidence. Where the fuck is the other photo? Well, I will drag it out of your afro if you put it in there. No, you got me all wrong. It's not me. I didn't mean anything bad. I know it can be a little mean, but I ain't evil. Well, at least she knows that herself. Why have you not shown the other photo in court yet? Well, ain't it obvious that prosecutor woman told me to shut my trap about it? What? Von Karma? I mean, why was she allowed... Miss Von Karma! You're hiding critical evidence! Unforgivable, Von Karma. Suppressing evidence like this, you're as bad as your father. I'm not leaving anything to the fucking judge. I'm never doing that ever. Your Honor, the defense asks the prosecutor Von Karma to be held in contempt of court. Well, yeah, what the me in contempt of court? You can't be serious. But you hid evidence from the court on purpose. That's not fair. Phoenix, are you a lawyer or a school child? I'm so angry I lost my composure. Miss Von Karma, would you care to explain yourself to this court? I thought this picture was not important. That's fine. No, we need to submit it. That's all. How could you think? The pictures were more or less the same, so why bother with the second? I mean, it's just so much more trouble than it's worth for me to submit it as evidence. More trouble than it's worth? How can you say that? If you want to see it that badly, I'll submit it. God, fucking leave me alone. I need a drink. You can't drink, you're underage. She looks so different. What is this picture? It's obviously the second picture the witness took that day at the scene of the crime. It's a little off-center, but that's what you get when a nervous amateur. Damn. What do we got? She was in front. She turns around, looks at herself. Obviously is supposed to be Mimi, but I mean, we can't really use that as evidence against the fact. Is holding the gun. He's on the floor dead. There's no one else in the shot. It's off center. The Dutch angle. Why is it off center? I guess you were very frightened. Is there really nothing else that we can look at? It's blood all over the... What is this? Wait, what? Wait a minute. The robe? Is that really... blood? The color of the robe is dark purple, right? This looks like white. No, they're black and white photos, but does it really look like that? I think the important point here is the person in the photo. That is most definitely not Maya Fey. And we could debate on this, but I mean, even I can admit that it's technically Maya Fey. Technically. What's the meaning of this? This might be a break I was looking for. Should I or should I not insist that the person in the photo is not Maya Fey? I gotta drop the issue. It's Maya. I could save, actually. I'm not gonna go through this, to be quite honest. We know that it's Maya. It's no good. We've been through this so many times. It's not like you, Mr. Wright. Why are you not objecting? The person in this photo is clearly not the defendant, and yet... There's no way he can raise an objection and hope to live. Explain yourself! Your Honor, I would like you to take a look at this picture. Whoa! What the fuck is this? This was taken yesterday at the detention center's visitors room. What the fuck? What angle is this? Where is that? This is Mr. Phoenix. Also, it's a colored photo, so colored photos do exist in this world. Okay. I guess just not in the cameras. In 2016. This is Mr. Phoenix, right? And defendant Maya Fey during his visit. Maya Fey? What? Is this totally a different person? She looks this way because she was obviously in the middle of channeling a spirit. There was a little girl with me right here. Did you see the little girl right now? Look at her. Completely different person. It's unbelievable that she can... Yet it is the truth. When Maya Fey is in that state, she can physically changes into the person she's calling. Yeah, I'm not gonna debate against that. She's right about that. Please find karma. A word if I may. Mia? Taking pictures of someone during a private visit is illegal. Also, yeah, what the fuck? Surely you must know that that picture can't be submitted as evidence. Obviously, I know this picture is illegal. But I never intended to submit it as evidence in the first place. What is she? From the moment I showed you this picture to the court, this case became all mine. After all, this image has now been forever burned in the judge's mind. I don't have a single witty line on this. Looks like we've been had. I don't gonna understand this, because it's insane to be quite honest, but are you saying that this person, the defendant, is Maya Fey? If I give up here, the trial will end. But if I slip up and say something wrong, it will cost me. Is there a way to prove that the person in this picture is not Maya? I'm just gonna... Sure, let's go with that. I can prove it. I like how I'm flip-flopping on this. Your Honor. Oh, the fire has returned to your eyes, I say. This picture. Within the picture lies a critical contradiction to all the testimony up until now. Contradiction? So, you think you've spotted the problem with this picture, then earn your keep. Why did you point out? Look at Podia's boobs technically, but that's not what I mean. Look at the fucking blood. Lies here. Look at the blood! It seems like a different robe. What is its attitude? That hurt! Her appearance changes during channeling. I was a living. Everyone's mean to me today. I'm loading this. I'm gonna go hang out with a friend soon. What if I say I can't prove it? It's no good. My argument doesn't hold any water. Staying silent on this one. Yes, Your Honor. I think I even gave this chance to prove your point for free. But you couldn't even point yourself out in the lineup. Yes. Well then, I believe we reached a conclusion. Phoenix, you can't give up. Please, for me, take a look at the court record again and try to find some way out of this jam. Give it another shot. You can't let that happen. I'm down to this. Your Honor, within this picture is critical. Oh, alright, they're just like, no. Ow. Please let me explain. I lost points for that. That's funny. Okay. I can prove it. She's holding it with her right hand. Is she right-handed? I don't know. Her Aramatamas do. Look at her face. Look at her face. Take that. Look at that face. To her face. With your own two eyes, you can clearly see that this face does not belong to my affair. Fool! Do you even know what you're talking about? Stop! Wait! Do you think you're fooling anyone here? Alright, you know what? You know what? I don't need this. I don't need to be bullied today. This is so mean. The contradiction is those giant milkers. I mean, look at them. They're covered in blood. I'm gonna save here, actually. Let's save here. There's a lot of saves coming right now. I would never be able to complete this game if I couldn't do this. Let's try a gun. Calm down. Here. Oh, I guess she gets a whipping. That's nice. But, no, that's not. I know her channeling changes. Oh, well, yeah, the robe. The robe's not bullet. Where's the bullet wounds in the robe? Put the fucking bullet wounds in the robe! I can't see the bullet wound! Oh, you always put this game off on me sometimes, I swear. Oh, look at the score record again. Hang on. Look at this rope here. Bloody. Should be on her left hand. Maybe I should click on the left one specifically. Yeah, right there. Okay, let's click on this one. I guess I didn't. Right there. Look at that. Look at that. Look. To the sleeve. Finally, thank God. But there isn't anything odd about it. And that is exactly what is odd. Something that should be there is suddenly missing. Should be there. No. There was a bullet hole in the sleeve of the defendant's costume. If that's the case, then it should be in this picture as well. Starboard, no! Miss Von Karma, you intended to hide this valuable piece of evidence? I don't know what you're talking about. You'll most certainly be assigned a penalty for this. Oh, finally, major damage to her argument, thank God. Don't celebrate just yet. You like to bring down the mood too, don't you? Take a look at Miss Von Karma. She's got the condescending grin plastered all over her face again. Jumping the gun again, I say, Your Honor. I'd like to extend an apology on behalf of those incompetent fools. What do you mean? And what incompetent fools? If those fools down at the precinct hadn't missed the bullet hole, I would have gotten a report about it. As I didn't, I could not have known that this picture was of any value to the case. I see. She's lying through her teeth. I knew it. That woman knew about everything. The bullet hole, the picture, everything. But you can't prove that. Franziska Von Karma's idea of a perfect case is quite fascinating, don't you think? Yeah, but lying. Your Honor, you need not to worry. You must assign a penalty. I'll personally make sure that the detective gets what's coming. Poor Gumshoe. I'm sure there will be a great gnashing of teeth at his next salary discussion. Poor Gumshoe. In any case, this is a very big problem. When the defendant was taken into custody, her costume had a bullet hole in its sleeve. However, from this photo, it would appear that right after the shooting, there was none. Then my guess is it's the lady who was sleeping in the other room. She was pretending to be your sister.
The judge is confused by this strange twist of events. This is your chance, Phoenix. Load all you've got into this one shot, alright?
Gotta watch this, Maya. I hope I have this. I'm saving a lot for that today. Your Honor, there is only one logical conclusion for this contradiction. The shooter is someone else. The defendant's sleeve had a bullet hole in it. However, this person clearly does not. There can be only one explanation. The person who shot Dr. Gray was not the defendant, but a different person altogether. What? Order! Order! If order is not restored, I will suspend this trial. Why are you hitting us? Why me? The defense's argument is a complete mess. Stop slamming the table. They paid good money for this table. A complete mess. I fail to see how. Please enlighten us. Hey, witness! What the hell? Be quiet, you. You were the one who said it was only the two of them when you entered the room. Well, you know, if you were lying, I swear that my blink won't be the last thing you see. Look, sis, you're looking mighty scary, so why don't we say you... I swear, I wasn't lying, nothing. There wasn't anyone else there, honest. You see, now riddle me this, Mr. Phoenix, right? Oh God, she's the Riddler. What is she thinking? Where did the defendant vanish to? Does she know? And where did the other woman appear from? Why is it lately all I want to do is cry? Well, if the person in this picture is not the defendant, then this poses two very big questions. First, where did the defendant vanish to? And second, where did this person come from? That's right. Now, hurry up and answer, Mr. Phoenix, right? Come on, you can't fall apart here, Phoenix. I can't believe that even me is calling me by my full name. Oh, Phoenix, right, yeah. But I mean, how am I supposed to prove something like this? Teleportation. Had enough yet, Mr. Phoenix, right? Or do you think you have enough in you to turn things around even now? Turn things around? That's right. Mia would always turn things around and change her perspective. Phoenix? So where did this intruder appear from, and where did Maya disappear to? I need to look at this situation from a different angle. Let's see. What if before we broke in, the third person was already in the room? And what if Maya had left that room somehow? If I could prove that, either one of those conditions were true. Mr. Wright, let's hear what you've come up with. Oh, God. Putting me on the spot here, goodness. I think what happened before we forced our way into the challenge chamber is... Maya had left the room? Before we forced our way into the channeling chamber, a third person had entered it. Your Honor, I would like to present some evidence. I have proof there was someone else in the room before the murder took place. What about there? They could be hiding under there, that table. Like, with that orb or mirror or whatever it is under that, they could be hiding in there. Or the cabinets over on the left. There's a couple of hiding spots. But how would you get in? The floor also could be fake. Could be a fake floor. I don't fucking know. Very difficult to understand. Let's try the partition. Please take a good look at this. Okay. I've already seen it. Thank you. And why did you bring this up? Don't you see, Your Honor? I don't think you actually see what you're doing. I think this court should be sighing at you, Mr. Wright. Maya had left the room. And the defense can prove this. Oh. How a foolish fool makes foolish face while dreaming of foolishly foolish dreams. Maya Fey was being looked after by her aunt Morgan Fey. The chances of her leaving the crime scene is lower than that of the detective's salary. Yeah, well, let's see some evidence. Proof the murder until the time of the arrest, the defendant had left the room. I don't know if I can prove any of this. I don't think I can prove any of this right now. A lot of this evidence seems very not possible to prove. We could try, but really... What the heck is a question mark for? Actually, I'm not really sure about this evidence, you know? Yeah, I feel like I can't prove any of this right now. I need to sort of take some more time about this. Something I can't explain yet. I'm sorry, but I simply can't. You see? And the reason is quite simple, because there is no explanation, that's why. As I thought, another big waste of the court's time. Phoenix, you can't just give up like that. But Mia, you think things one more time. There has to be an explanation. I'm already perfect, so of course my conclusions are also perfect. Ah, right, Phoenix, calm down. Try one more time. Alright, let's just load just in case, because I feel like we're gonna be like, oh yeah, lose points. Third person that entered it. What if they were always there before they ever entered the room? Well, at least I only need a piece of evidence. Let's start with a third person entering, because that's obviously the big one. A floor plan's possible. Nope. There's a lot of trial and error right now. Trial and error, get it? This is a trial. I think I already said this one. I did say that one. Gotta think bigger. 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 I mean, we could just look at this photo right now. Look at her. Hang on. I have an idea. Before you do give me the hint, I think I have one more idea. Yo, this person was here. No? Alright. What's the purpose of this item? Damn it! Well, I know you can present people. That's the purpose of the fucking item. Give me like 5 minutes. Falling asleep at the wheel. Oh, fuck! The key! God! The key! Someone could open the door with the goddamn key! Don't you fuck with me. The key. Do I have to do it for Maya? Maybe. Thinking is hard. Maya's fingerprints. Maya was wearing at the time of the murder. Let's try this. Maya's costume. I'm gonna look at Maya for a second. Just put a key. Miss Hart, do you remember this key? Well, I've seen it. Hey, that's the channeling chamber key, right? Before the channeling started, Maya locked the door from the inside with that. Oh, that is what happened. I did that 2 days ago, so I did forget that that is what she did. The defendant locked herself. The defendant herself locked the door. Yeah, that's why we all couldn't get the door open. That key's the only one of its kind, after all. One of its kind, you say? Wait, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Yes? Looks like she's catching on. I'm afraid to ask, but why is the key currently in your possession? Oh? What do you mean? If Maya Fey locked herself in, then the key should have been with her. Yes, agreed. However, she did not have the key at the time of her arrest. What? Ain't that a kick? So how come you're holding it? I got this as a present from a certain little girl. And that little girl was nowhere near the crime scene at the time. Also, she can't commit murder, so she's a little girl. That's preposterous. Although I guess she could have transformed by a spirit, and the spirit could do it, but I mean that's nothing to do with this at all. This means that Maya Fey must have left the room. If she had not, then I would not be holding this key you see before you. No! Ah, get fucked. We did it. It seems we've come to an impasse. This picture has clearly captured the face of the murderer. However, this person is a defendant or not. The defense is arguing this person is not a defendant. Furthermore, as proof, this key has been submitted as evidence. Ms. Von Karma, how can this be? At this point in time, the verdict on the defendant's guilt is not possible. My perfect case? How is there a flaw in my perfect case? Don't you think you've won yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? I'm a prodigy. I have never lost a case. You've been at this 13 years old. 5 years, you'll be fine. And I don't intend to lose here in this courtroom to a fool like you. Snap. I don't care what I have to do. I will get my guilty verdict. That's enough. We would like to continue to do so in the lobby. God. Court will convene tomorrow at 10 a.m. That is all. Court is adjourned. Leave me alone. June 21st, 1:32 p.m. Wow. That was you, Pearly? You summoned my sis? Yeah. I felt I had no choice. Great going, Pearly. I knew you were special. Hey, Nick, how'd you know? Yeah, it's not like anyone else in there could have done that. Nick, I know you're trying really hard and all, but I really don't remember ever leaving that room. And I don't think that a third person could have gone into that room. Yeah. Well, at least we have until tomorrow to figure things out. Like, what happened in the room, for instance. Yeah, I'm counting on you. I envy the two of you. Oh, by the way, Nick, do you think you could take Pearly back home for me? Sure, I'll do that. Alright, Pearls, you ready to go buy some tickets? Huh? A ticket? Poor thing, so sheltered. Doesn't even know how to fucking ride a train. Alright, that's it. We end off on there. We did about 2.5 hours. It's supposed to end a while ago, but we were at least able to finish that. So next time we will continue investigations on this second episode. I'll try to do it tomorrow. Probably early in the morning. Not sure. Depends what happens. But yeah, thanks everyone for coming on out. Thanks Second for coming by. Yeah, that's about it. Good night stream. All right, everyone. Have a good night. Talk to you all later.